Hello, we're Group 4. In this video, we're going to talk about what we think is the most important theme from the Introduction to Architecture 2 course. After looking carefully at all the topics, we chose critical regionalism. We believe it best shows how architecture should stay connected to place, people, culture, and the real world. Architecture isn't only about building strong walls or making beautiful shapes. It's about building meaning. That's why this reflection matters. Architecture affects how we live every day. In this video, we will explain why we chose critical regionalism, compare it with two other big ideas, and use examples.
We believe that critical regionalism, an idea by Kenneth Frampton, is the most important and useful concept for architects today. In his article towards critical regionalism, 6 points for architects of resistance, Frampton says that modern buildings often forget about the place where they are built. Because of globalization, many cities look almost the same now. You can travel from New York to Tokyo and see similar glass towers and shopping malls. Frampton does not say we must go back to old styles. He believes that we should use modern technologies but connect them to local materials, local climate, and local culture. A building should feel like it belongs to its land and people not like it was copied and pasted from somewhere else. For example, a house built in a lot of desert should not look the same as one in the cold mountain village. The material, the shape, and the opening all should react to local needs.
Frampton's idea is not just about how buildings look. He talks about how buildings are made, about how they touch the ground, about how they use light, air, and material to create an experience that feels real, strong, and local. We can also link Frampton's idea to Gianni Plasma's thoughts on atmosphere. Plasma says that architecture should speak to all our senses, not just the eyes. Frampton agrees, but he is even more focused on the physical experiences: the weight of stone, the warmth of wood, the coolness of concrete. In short, Frampton wants architecture to be honest, strong, and true to its place.
First, the Nation Age, celebrated by Werner Benham. Second, the idea of utopia and color city from Rowe and Coulter. Werner Benham loved how machines and technology changed architecture. He celebrated clean industrial forms and believed the future belonged to mass production. But Benham's vision is often too cold. It sometimes forgets the emotional and cultural needs of people. His Machine Age buildings are efficient, but they can feel empty or disconnected from the people living inside them. Rowe and Coulter's College City is another interesting idea. They suggested that cities should mix many different forms and styles, like a collage. While this sounds creative, sometimes it can make cities feel confusing and without a clear identity. Buildings may stand next to each other without a real connection to their environment. Compared to this, critical regionalism offers a better solution. It respects the complexity of modern life, but still asks buildings to stay connected to their place, their land, and their people. Frampton's idea is not about copying the past. It's about moving forward carefully, using modern methods, but always remembering where we are and who we are.
To conclude, we choose critical regionalism because it answers a very important question in architecture. How can we be modern and global, but still stay true to our own place and culture? Frampton shows that architecture can begin shallow or generic. He shows that we can build in a way that is both new and meaningful. In a world where buildings often look the same, critical regionalism reminds us to build with care, to build with memory, and to build with soul. That is why we believe critical regionalism is not only the most important theme, but also one of the most important ideas for the future of architecture. Thank you very much for listening.